outside inspection. What I want to do here is I want to start doing an in-cab inspection, and then I'll get started on the brake test afterwards, okay? But the first thing I want to talk about is making sure that my seat is properly mounted and secure. I don't need this in the way. I'm going to be checking to make sure that it is adjusted to my height. That way I can see down both sides of my mirrors and I can reach my pedals, okay? I want to be safe when I'm going down the road. Okay, now I'm going to be checking my seatbelt. I'm going to be checking my seatbelt to make sure it's not cracked, torn, worn, or free, okay, in any way. I want to make sure that it latches and unlatches properly. Okay, all right, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in so I don't get too choked up while we're doing our test. Okay, at this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my foot on the brake. Okay, I'm going to turn the key. I'm going to let the gauges cycle. And I'm going to start the truck. Okay, that's my lane alert going off, okay? Don't be alarmed by that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this air up so you don't get too hot during my inspection. I want you to be nice and cool. Okay? It'll take it just a minute to cool down. All right. And the reason I started my truck is because by the time I get to my air brake test, I want my primary and secondary air to be in a safe operating range in which I can do my brake test, okay? All right. First thing I'm going to talk about is my mirrors. I'm going to check my mirrors and make sure they're properly mounted and secured. They're not cracked in, bent, or broken. There's nothing obscuring the driver's view, and the mirrors are adjusted to my height. Okay, now I'm checking my windshield. I'm checking to make sure it's properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked in, bent, or broken. We have a small chip here, but it's still fully operational. Okay, coming over here to check, make sure I have no illegal tint. I have no illegal stickers. Okay, there's nothing obscuring the driver's view. All right, moving from there, I'm going to be checking my gauges. Okay. As I started the truck, the first thing I noticed was my ABS light came on. Okay, when I cycled my gauges, my ABS light went off in safe operating range. Okay, checking my water temperature. Right now I'm sitting about 165, being as I just started the truck, which is at a safe operating range. Okay, right now I'm going to be checking my oil pressure. Right now I'm sitting about 40, being as I just started the truck, which is at a safe operating range. Okay. Checking my volts on my dash. I'm checking my volts to make sure that I'm between 12 and 15 volts, which I am. If for some reason I would drop below 12 volts, I would get a low voltage warning on my information center, or my cluster, some people call it. Okay. All right. I'm moving from there. I'm going to be checking my primary and secondary air. Right now I'm setting about 120 psi on both, so we're at safe operating range. All right. Going from there, I'm going to be checking my items down here. I'm moving from my gauges to my horns, checking both horns, air horn. Okay, now I'm going to be checking my windshield wipers. Okay, checking my windshield wipers, make sure they're properly mounted and secured, making sure that they press firmly against the glass. Okay, and I'm making sure that my windshield wiper blades are not cracked, torn, worn, or fringed. Okay, and they're being aided by the windshield wiper fluid to clean the driver's view on which they are. Okay, at this time I'm going to go ahead and check my lights. Turn my lights on. First thing I'm going to do is check my high beam indicator. The high beam indicator came on right here. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. I'm going to be checking my left turn signal. Be checking on the side of the cab also. And I'm going to check my right turn signal. Okay, to make sure that they are both operational. Okay, now I'm going to be checking my hazards. Okay, where's the hazards at? Here we go. Right there. Okay, now I'm checking on both sides. Make sure that my hazard markers are working. Okay, they're operational, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And now I'm going to turn my lights back off. Okay, at this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and check my defrost. I'm going to turn my defrost all the way up. Okay, and I'm going to reach for it. First thing I'm looking for, guys, is to make sure that my air is coming out the defrost port. Okay, it is coming out the defrost port now. And now it is starting to heat up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn that down for you, Cat, so you don't get too hot, okay? It is scorching out here today. Okay, just like that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be checking my in-cab air valves. I'm going to be checking my in-cab air valves to make sure they're properly mounted and secured, to make sure that they have no cracks, no dents, no leaks, and that my knobs are tight. Okay, and that pretty much concludes your in-cab inspection.
Very good, thank you.
Does that kind of